KB4YHO, QRP testing.
YHO, W4MDM, good evening.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to you.
Yeah, is this stuff sounding okay there, Rick?
Oh. I'm having a hard time hearing you, sir. I've got some background audio.
I know the feeling. I just want to make sure everything's sounding okay. No RF, anything like that?
Hold on, let me shut that down for a second. Go ahead with your... Yeah, you didn't sound bad with the music playing.
I'll cut the music down then. W4MDM, checking 1, 2.
Oh, yeah, Dexter. Damn, I didn't know it was you, man. Wow.
Yeah, I was just readjusting my infed out there. A damn buzzard. Stretched it a little bit, but I think it's back in order now.
You're 20 dog biscuits over S9 here in right by Joe Biden's summer home.
Oh, yeah, man. You live in the high dollar district.
Damn right, son. I live on the 12th hole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been living on the second hole all my life.
Oh, Jesus. Good to hear you, man. Damn.
But, you know.
It's good to hear you, man. It's good to hear you.
Yeah, you still alive out there? You live in, I'm forgetting where you're at now.
I live in Delaware, man, on the beach.
Oh, life on the beach. Man, it can't get much better than that. Well, I hope everything is smooth sailing over there.
Yeah, man, it's Harley weekend this weekend, too, Dexter. There's a billion Harleys here. It's beautiful.
Oh, ain't nothing like a little scooter trash to brighten up your day.
Yes, sir. I mean, I only go out with women that got 4 colors in their tattoos. I put my foot down.
Red, white, and blue. What's the other color?
You know, I'm glad you asked me that.
I hate you. Well, I'm running just a KW here.
Whatever the other color is, you don't see it till the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got most of them. I might have doubled with you, but using a kilowatt, 1 kilowatt out on 1Z2.
Man, I don't know what area you're running, but dude, 20 over. You're $20 in the middle of the day, so good signal.
Oh, good. I'm glad this, what's this damn thing? Infed's up, you know, from my antennas or something like that. But anyway, it seems to work pretty good for this, what I do with it.
That's an N-Fed? You're on 40 meters? Wow.
Yeah, sir, it is. I think it's 66 foot long, maybe something like that.
All right, wow. All right, well, I'm going to make a note of that in my log. Shut up, Wooly.
Yeah, which antenna are you working?
The same one. I'm just running a doublet with ladder line. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, it's for lazy man. It's a lazy man's antenna.
I hear you. Well, it's trying to get this signal here. I'm going to focus on the OS meter. I'll tell you what it's doing.
All right, here we go. KB4, young ham operator. Give me a signal DGAT.
Yeah, I got you about 10 dog biscuits back here. Looking good. All yours great.
Thank you, Dexter. I'm telling you, man, you are way over that here. You're 10 dB over my signal.
Yeah, no preamp, I take it.
No, I got everything at, on this 7610 where I live, man, there's no noise. So I can run no preamp, and I don't run any RF gain, none of that RFG. I don't need that. It's my noise floor, zero noise.
Yeah, I got you a solid 30 over, that's with 1 preamp.
Wait a minute.
And, 10 decibels with no preamp. Sounding good.
You just hit 25 over that last go-round. All right, well, I'll stand by. It's good to hear you, man. And if you were at the net last night, dude, if I was supposed to run it, I fell asleep.
Hey, I don't blame you. Life is short, but that's good. Yeah, I'll listen to it for a while. They have some good deals out there.
Was I supposed to have run it?
I don't know, man. I don't keep track of that. I just dial it in and throw it in my car.
All right, man. Damn. All right, well, as long as you're not mad at me, everything's good.
Well, it's good, man. I'm going to get mad about it. Life's too short.
Yes, sir. You're right about that. It's damn good to hear you, though, man. You have a damn good signal up here.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it's blowing that way. You know, it's just 40 maybe.
An end-fed ZEP? Really? Wow. Okay.
Where you been, Mr. Haney? I haven't heard you in quite a while. No, Haney's in there, man. He's a Canadian.
I want to meet some dogs. Give me some dogs and cats.
Of course, you admit if you're over that border, you drink cats.
Give me some dogs and cats. I want some dogs and cats. Give me some dogs and cats. Give me some dogs and cats.
Picture on Facebook is back.
Who that?
Always said.
Who that?
Who that? Do you say who that?
Who that?
Hey, who that? Who that? Who you that?
Who that? Who that?
Hamradio in general is pretty boring.
Who that? Who that? Who that? I want some dogs and cats. Give me some dogs and cats.
Can't disclose that information, but I've been permanently banned from Facebook.
Kilowatt 2, Jumping Jack Flash. Kilowatt 2, Jumping Jack Flash, Queens Radio.
Give me some dogs and cats.
You jumping up and down, bud?
Man, it's noisy today, boys.
Oh, you're jumping up and
Dogs
down.
and cats.
Flying around, maybe the levees out.
Whatever noises happen for the atmosphere is starting to go away. Yeah. All right, we'll pop you off.
Want some dogs and cats.
All right, Joe. We'll talk to you later, bud.
Dogs and cats.
There will be no third debate.
QCQ, this is radio station Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha Tango Foxtrot. QCQ. God bless President Trump, the next president of the United States of America. This is radio station Whiskey Bravo 3, Alpha Tango Foxtrot, calling CQ and
Illegal Asian migrants a while ago. Springfield, it was so beautiful. Now it's just what a place. Can you imagine you have this small little community, all of a sudden you have 20,000 illegals in your community. Nobody knows where they come from. I'm angry about young Americans.
Hey, Sean, leave the frequency. Nobody wants to listen to your bullshit anymore. Sean, leave the frequency. You're not welcome here.
I hate to break it to you, but you're the one that's not welcome.
About that and every other thing that we've had to endure for 3 years. 4 days from now, we are going to tell Harris. We've had enough. Our country can't take it anymore. We're going to go, comrade, Kamala Harris. You've done a horrible job. You've been the worst vice president in the history of our country. You had no chance of getting this position.
America 3, Golf, Foxtrot, Monkey, Capital City, Canada. The radio station in the nation. Cool country, Canada. Capital City. Capital world. And I always get down. Donald J. Trump.
Because a lot of people in Hollywood are blaming themselves for this. They're saying, if we didn't do the apprentice, he wouldn't be. But you know, they all vote for me, you know that, because they want to pay low taxes. They talk about, oh, we don't like Trump, but when they go to vote, they go, anybody what? They want low taxes, no crime, great schools, strong military,
Having a big, beautiful door in that wall so that people can come into this country legally. I don't mind having a big, beautiful door in that wall so that people can come into this country legally. I don't mind having a big, beautiful door in that wall so that people can come into this country legally.
and you know, 2016 and 2020 where I got
The Mexican government is much smarter, much sharper, much more cunning, and they send the bad ones over because they don't want to pay for them, they don't want to take care of them. Why should they when the stupid leaders of the United States will do it for them?
And they said we lost. I was told if I got 63 million votes, which is what I got in 2016, you can't lose. But I got close to 12 million more votes than that, and we lost, but we didn't lose. Well, and we're never going to let that happen again. We're never going to let that happen. We can't let that happen again. But when they had exit polls 2016, and they said, oh, he's getting killed in the exit polls, and I remember NBC and that stupid ABC that did this horrible debate that people should be fired as an anchor. A couple of more years, they'll be fired. Don't worry, I still like the old people the best. I don't care. I don't care. Let that cost you, all these young people. Let that cost me the election. I like that. I still like the old people the best. You gotta stay with the people that got you there, right? I love what we're doing for the old people. You'll hear. But they said city business, which is exactly what they said. And they walked out, and everybody said Trump is finished. He's not getting the numbers. Because in the past, nobody said that. They'd say, I'm voting for this one or that one. There were no people that wouldn't say, they just say who they voted for. So what they did, thank you, Charlie, thank you. So what they did, if they Fox, President Fox, sir, I'm sorry, sir, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. They say it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon because, you know, they've interviewed all these people. And another one would call me. They were actually happy. Most of them, some were really sad. A lot of the people were really sad. So it came out, this is going to be a very short evening for Donald Trump. They were so happy. Martha Raddatz was actually crying at the end when I won. She was crying. You don't think she's biased, do you? Martha Raddatz, also at ABC. They're all mad. But the worst is ABC, and they proved that with the stupid the worst 2 anchors anybody's ever seen on this thing. They were the worst. At least they shouldn't have been so obvious, right? You know, Libby. So anyway, so I walked out, and the people walked in, and I was getting calls that they, you know, thousands of people all over. Sorry, sir. And one guy called me up with a political, brilliant guy, and he said, sir, and, you know, I went to see, I don't think I've ever told this story. I went to see our great First Lady, and I said, darling, you know, I got home from Michigan. I was in Michigan with, and I got home from Michigan at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I had a rally. We had 42,000 people that morning. At 1 o'clock, I did 7 rallies. I started in Florida. I went from Florida, where it was 88, to Michigan, where it was 20 degrees below zero. I said, if you don't catch a pneumonia in this business, you're never going to catch a pneumonia, right? But I went to our great First Lady, and I said, darling, and I felt okay. It was amazing because, you know, the athletes, they say, I left it on the field. I left it all on field. Well, I did, because I did 7 major rallies for 2 days. 7 each. I said, what else can do this? People were saying, nobody else can do it. You think Biden can do it? I don't think Biden would do 7. I don't know if he'd do 1. Now, we did major rallies, you know, speak for an hour, hour and a half, sometimes go to the next day. We could go all up and down. We went up everywhere. But this one guy calls up. So everywhere I called, a young gentleman in my family came to see me, sir. You haven't lost, but it's not looking good. This is at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on election day, right? And I said, it's all right, don't worry about it. So I went to see my wife, and I said, you know, I don't feel the way I thought I'd feel. I thought I'd be like devastated, but I left it all out, and if we don't make it, but it looks not good. She said, does it look like you're not going to win? I said, it really looks that way, and we'll get by it. It's one of those things, but I was very disappointed, but I just felt it wasn't like only I worked a little bit harder, because humanly, you couldn't work harder. Then about 5:30, I get a call from a very smart political guy, and he goes, sir, I'd like to congratulate you. I said, on what? He said, you won this election. I said, what do you mean I won the election? I was told by every pundit that I lost the election. He said, no, you won the election.
Check 1, 2, hello, radio. Check 1, 2, hello.
All the way up the East Coast, all over the place, that we ended up winning. That was quite a day, wasn't it, though? And then we did much better the second time, much better, much better. And then, but this is going to be the time, because we've never had the enthusiasm that we have now. We've never had it. Because now you see how bad it is. You know, you see how bad before you didn't really, there was nothing to judge, right? Because I was the president, we did great. We had a great economy. We got hit with COVID, which is China. And, you know, people didn't really think in terms of that. It was a terrible thing, but we got hit. The whole world got hit. The world, $62 trillion and millions of deaths all over the world. The world got hit. Everybody, Abe in Japan was devastated by it. So many people were devastated. Good people, very good people, great people actually. But what happened was amazing, and now they see how bad it that would have never happened with Russia and Ukraine started. A situation in Israel would have never, ever happened. Never, ever happened. And that's a disaster. The whole Middle East is blowing up. Viktor Orban, the Prime Minister of Hungary, said that you got to bring Trump back or this whole world is going to blow up. So we're gonna do things, but I will tell you, so 16 was great, 20 was better, and this one blows both of them away because we've never seen the enthusiasm. Like, look at this crowd. We've never seen the enthusiasm. So I'm pleased to be joined this afternoon by the next senator from Arizona, and we're going to call her a different name. She may be angry. I haven't told her this, but she may be angry. She may never speak to me again, but I'm going to give her a different name because, you know, she's very strong on the border. She knows the problems that you're having in your state. Arizona's got tremendous problems with illegals coming in from all over the world and just pouring in and, you know, by the way, taking Hispanic jobs, taking African American jobs, taking people that have been here a long time, citizens, taking the jobs. But she's been very strong on it, and I just realized because it's gotten so bad when you look at Springfield, Ohio, when you look at Aurora in Colorado, where the governor has I feel so sorry for this guy. He has no idea what to do. He's a Democrat, so, you know. He has no idea what to do about it. He's devastated. He's afraid to do anything. But if you look, Venezuelans have taken over, and they walk in with guns, the biggest guns that I've ever seen. They had guns that were Supreme. They call them Supreme guns, AK-47 Supreme. They have stuff, I don't know where the hell they get this stuff. They come in, they've taken over buildings. They're in the real estate business, let's put it that way. And that's just the beginning. It's going to get really bad, okay? And, you know, you have a sheriff with a deputy or something, and you got 30 guys with AK-47s and all these horrible, I mean, stuff. And they're taking over. And it's not, let me tell you, we're not letting that happen. This woman is very strong. She's running against a weak person. She's running against a guy who voted 100% of the time. When he was voting, he voted 100% of the time just about for crooked Joe Biden. He's weakened the border. He wants to have open borders, and he's going to go back to that. I don't even know what he's saying now. It doesn't matter because when they're for open borders, they're never going to change because it's going to ruin our country. But she's tough at the border, so if you don't mind, I'm going to call her Border Carrie Lake. From now on, Border Carrie Lake. Tough on the border, and you know that's taken over. I think in 2016 I won maybe because of the border. I don't know, the economy, the border, whatever. But a lot of but the border, and I fixed it. And in 2020 I couldn't talk about the border, but people would say, "Sir, you're wasting your time talking about the border." I said, "Well, wait a minute. I fixed the border. I want to talk about it." Nobody wants to hear. You know, once it's fixed, nobody wants. I made that border so strong, and I couldn't talk about it. But
What the hell's going on? At my calls, KB4, Young Ham Operator, sir. Good evening. Can I get your call? Thank you.
What's your call?
This is radio station Whiskey Bravo 3 Alpha Tango Foxtrot, a W09E certified fine business operator. CQ, and standing by.
Have turned over a new leaf. We are operating cool, calm, and collected. We are not getting hostile tonight. What the he's like the people making the weird noises doesn't matter anymore.
Oh my God.
That's ridiculous.
Richard, how you doing? How's that award treating you? Number 13, do you copy? WV3ATF?
No.
Good evening, Alex. God bless President Trump from KC1SOW.
Roger that. God bless President Trump, the next President of the United States. This is radio station WV3ATF. I hope all is well up in the Northwest. Over.
Yeah, but in the Northeast, we got been having some great weather, rather dry, no humidity, and it's just been very, very nice.
Roger that. Well, I meant Northeast. I was thinking of Northwest, but sorry about that. I'm glad you corrected me. Well, that's good. Hopefully it's going to... What are they predicting for the winter? A lot of snow and a lot of heat? Or a lot of cold?
You'll win on the border.
Yeah, it's a bunch of QR Mary on the frequency, so... Anyway, I heard you. That's good. 73, Alex.
Roger that. Talk to you later, WB3ATF. Yeah, that's typical for this time of day, I guess, all the QRMers, WB3ATF.
What's your call? What's your
He's a good guy, too. He's been my friend along with a couple of our other friends for a long time. You know, they endorsed me years ago, and they've never taken it back. And I saw that Art and his people go on television. They said there's only one man going to do that water. And I appreciate it, Art. We won't forget it, Art. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank everybody else, too, Art. Appreciate it. An Arizona Republican Party chairwoman, Gina Swoboda. Gina. She is great. She is a winner. Thank you very much, Gina. And all the, I'd like to thank all of the police I met backstage, Border Patrol, ICE. That's great to stand up for him. They go through a lot. That's great. Look at that. Look at that, Art. That's great. And they deserve it, too. You don't know how much respect we all have for you in the job you're doing.
Hey, Richard, are you still there?
They want to really do their job. They're stopped from doing their job. They want to do their job. They want to work. It's more dangerous. It's harder. But they want to save our...
Richard, are you still there? Do you copy?
As the people of Arizona understand better than anyone else, under Kamala Harris, our country is under a thing called invasion. Did you ever hear the word invasion? Just like a military. It's like a military invasion. We're being conquered and we are being occupied.
Well, he's not wrong. Roger that.
Roger that.
God bless President Trump.
Indeed. God bless President Trump.
21 million people
He's a moron.
over the period of the last few years. Think of it. They have a 5 million. That's a big army. And we have 21
God bless
million
President
people
Trump,
here, so
the next President of the United States of America, WV3ATF.
Go ahead.
Roger that.
Come on.
They have guns that are the most sophisticated guns anywhere in the world. High-powered stuff.
Hey, I love it.
And, you know, you say to yourself, so if you cut the number in half, 10 million people, I'd cut that number in half, 5 million, that's the size of China, and what they have is an army. That's pretty dangerous stuff. We got to get them the hell out of here. As discussed in the debate, not only
WV3ATF, here's KB3PLG saying hello. PLG, good evening, or good afternoon. How are you, sir? Doing just fine. Listening to the chatter here.
and they issued some order on, I don't know.
Yeah, as you know, the regular QRMers are here. The only QRMer we haven't heard from yet, although he was just in there moments ago briefly, was our friend from Canada. Other than that, all seems to be normal, and I hope all is going well for you. Over.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, everything's good here. Fantastic. And yeah, I think I heard his Western theme there a while ago, but nothing else there. KB3PLG.
Roger that, WB3ATF. So what's your QTH again? What county?
I am in Huntington County.
Okay, that's right. You had said that before. But yeah, I was trying to figure out when I heard you the other day about how far we are and if we're under the 65-mile ground wave limit. But I guess we're way above that. We're probably, double that, aren't we?
I'm not sure where you're at. All I remember is maybe Philadelphia, but I never really confirmed that. Never really, really thought about it. Over.
Chester County.
Roger.
County.
Yeah, we're probably a little more than that then.
A lot of people talking at the moment.
Roger that.
A lot of people talking, but everybody is important as we are.
So you guys out there, you get a lot more snow than what we have here.
Yeah, I'd imagine. But the last couple of years haven't really got a lot of snow.
Over 200,000.
It's been depressing. People here locally are saying the almanac is calling for warm and wet, which is depressing to hear. I'd rather have cold and snow, but I guess those days are long gone.
Negative.
Yeah. I hear they're supposed to be kind of
negative on snow and negative.
But seeing what we have now, it's not really a big surprise.
Snow is the devil's dandruff.
Roger that. And that guy in there that's saying the devil's dandruff, I don't blame him. He doesn't like the cold weather. He's about 80 years old, so he can't stand cold weather.
Lord,
and that's Richard Marks.
Richard Marks.
80s pop sensation.
When he's not singing, he's here on Hamradio.
Had no idea. Fascinating.
Longer singing, that's right.
Is that YHO?
What's happening, man? Good to hear you.
KB3PLG, very nice signal here this afternoon, about 5 and 9.
Roger on the 59. Thank you. You're the same. You're about 10 over, actually. KB4YHO.
All right, YHO. Thank you very much.
You guys with these big signals makes me jealous.
It's about 20 over.
But you don't have an amplifier?
For me, yeah. I'm running 700 watts into a dipole. My signal probably sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Running about 600 watts into a dipole.
That's what I'm running, 600 watts into a freaking, whatever those things are called.
Yeah, I'm not running the Heath kit tonight. That thing puts out a lot of power. I don't need it.
Under Kamala Harris.
Roger that. And Richard, do you want to hear something very, very interesting?
Go ahead, Alex. Yeah, go ahead.
I wrote Gordo a lengthy email about my antenna situation and sent him pictures and asked for his opinion. So he said his response was, I just received it. Hi, Alex. Let me study the pics and maybe offer additional ideas. Give me a couple of days. Gordo.
Man. See? There you go. And you know what?
Was charged with
maybe we shouldn't bring up the awards yet, but maybe you can,
badly hurting.
somehow get him to actually endorse. Boy, wouldn't that be something? Man, they couldn't say anything then. Wow, Alex, good job.
What we've been doing here on 7200, or see if he responds to the affirmative. But I've talked to him a bunch of times in the past when he used to do Ham Nation with Bob Heil. It was a podcast, and this was years ago, and there were hundreds of people that listened to it. It was pretty popular, and I got familiar with him and chatted with him a bunch of times. So he's a real nice guy. He knows his stuff.
Man, very good, Alex. You know what? It's good that he's kind of introduced to the group a little bit here. You know, that's good, man. You know, we may this may grow into something a little bigger than Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe he'll be maybe we'll have a guest appearance from him during our Friday night, our first net.
Never seen before. You've never seen these numbers before, Art.
Richard Marks is on 7200. Is that correct?
You've never seen.
Man, that would give us a lot of street cred.
It's unique. We cannot let this happen to our country.
Roger that.
It will not end well unless Donald J. Trump is elected the 40th.
Would you please stop with the Donald Trump?
Yeah, they've done spray painted themselves orange.
Yeah, so that's a bad idea. I wouldn't be doing that. There you go.
Okay, we get it with the orange guy. We get it.
That's like one of the most important
guy.
Stop World War III. That's an important one.
Not as orange as he used to be. I don't know what happened.
Never been an invasion like this.
6 o'clock on the nose.
Never been an invasion.
Within 600 feet.
Number 11. God bless President Trump.
Local kilowatt Bravo 4 yesterday had opportunities.
And the fake news
November
media will
4,
correct
Bravo
me
Neutral.
if that's the case. I'll tell you
You're
what.
locked in within 600 feet.
Like what's happening to our country and history, because no leader of a country is as stupid as the two people that are leading.
Somewhere in the southern United States.
Our leadership is non-existent. I mean, where's Biden?
Somewhere in Canada.
You think
There he is, in Canada. Maybe Ottawa.
on finding a way to stop the horrible war?
Hello, Canadian friend. Hello.
He hasn't spoken to Putin in years. I will get that war settled as president-elect. And I'm telling you this is true. Kamala, a committed Marxist, you know, her father is a Marxist professor, will be far worse than crooked Joe Biden. She's going to be worse because he doesn't really believe it. She does. She does believe it. And she'll go back to no fracking and all the other things we talked about. She'll go back to them on day one. On day one of my administration, I will stop this invasion. I will seal the border. I will end the Harris migrant slavery. And I will begin the largest deportation. We have no choice.
Stop saying test.
We will not allow our country to be destroyed. They're destroying our country.
So what did you gentlemen do today?
And we will
Alex?
not let
Rick?
them back into our
Oh, let's see. Took out a bunch of recycles.
Be back in a minute, WB3HF.
I cleaned out the part of my attic. I drove my car into the city.
Guatemala, El Salvador,
And I went down to the drugstore and hung out.
the Congo, and Africa. A lot of people come.
Sounds like a fantastic day.
Second day of my summer vacation, I woke up.
Did you get a job down at the drugstore while you were hanging out to catch people hanging out at the drugstore?
That's it. I got a job at the drugstore stopping people from hanging out in front of the drugstore.
Rajo. KC1SOW. New Hampshire. Live free or die.
SOW.
Die or live free. I don't give a...
Pennsylvania. Very nice signal.
Roger.
Driving housing costs through the roof, you know.
I just sprayed deoxit gold on my face.
Roger that.
Were built in the last
Roger
3 years,
that.
yet
Roger that.
God bless President Trump.
War now disproportionately
A
occupied.
clicking noise in my jaw went away. That's kind of cool.
We built 5,000 units.
QRZ, this is KB3PLG in one copy.
Community where they did 5,000. That was quite nice.
Hello, PLG.
But we have 21 million
There's people coming back to you, PLG.
paying a lot of rent, I can tell you that. Because a lot of those people...
Go ahead for PLGs.
Some should, but a lot of them are people that shouldn't be here. That's just one example, a vivid one. Look at the explosion in rent in Springfield, Ohio, where Kamala has resettled.
Non-licensed user. All belong now.
I don't like that as much as the charge that I had in Butler, PA.
Wait a minute.
Won't belong now.
That's what she